And now, Brandon Thiccc Schaub.
Good morning, fam. Monday morning, May 20th, coming in hot. How was your guys' weekend? Chin, I saw on social media you took a doozy. Your knees look pretty tore up. What happened, pal?
Well, first of all, the electric bike is badass.
Electric bike,
Yeah.
that's great. Chin asked if you could borrow it. I said, say less, have fun.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
You
The
said I
next
can
thing
keep
know-
it too.
Yeah, I said if you want to just keep it, do your thing, return it, because I do love it myself, right? Because the sponsor can't be giving that out, right? You screwed me there. But enjoy it. But then also, I'm like, yeah, Chin, have fun with it. And then I see on Instagram, you crashed the
No,
bike.
so I didn't crash it. So what happened was I rode it around. It was perfect. The problem was I tried to take it past like a log. I actually got off the bike and tried to take it past the log, and I just hit the thing, the gas, whatever. It's electric, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
you hit the throttle.
And then I just kind of lost balance and fell down.
Tipped over, hit your knee.
Hit my knee and my shin. But it's not the bike's fault. It was my fault.
Were you drinking, Chin?
Brent, what do you think?
Absolutely. You're probably pretty hammered.
No, it was in the morning.
Yeah, you're drinking. Yeah.
So
for
yeah,
sure.
sure.
Not too bad. Case, parentals are in town. Well, just your pops?
Yeah, Dad was in town, so we had a fun weekend. Thank you again for giving me Friday off. We had an epic round of golf.
Did you beat your dad?
We did like a scramble. He's 75 and he hasn't played in like 10 years, so we just like played a scramble. So it's like me, Shane, and my dad.
play the best
Margaret.
ball?
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. You post that picture, you guys all look.
That was so funny when you said
You guys look exactly
do.
the same.
They look all the same.
Yeah, and then there's two other brothers, and we look.
You guys all look the same.
Yeah.
That's so dope. I love when families work out like that. I love that. I absolutely love that. Had myself a nice little weekend. Tiger had a game on Sunday. Bossy had a game on Sunday. Bossy's last game of the season because he's 4, so they don't have playoffs. But Tiger, it was the semifinals. If they won this one, then the championship, which is Thursday, and they end up winning. We won the game. Tiger was playing catcher to win the game. He batted well. I think he went 4 for 4, 3 RBIs. Important. I was expecting him to hit well, especially in this league. And then at catcher, we had 1 out. This kid got a hit off our best pitcher, our badass pitcher, Indy. The kid got it was more of an error on our part. They dropped the pop fly. So kid's on first. T's at catcher. I go, and remember, they're 8, so it's rare that at 8 catchers are throwing kids out. But I know my teeters. Dude has a cannon for an arm. I know I'm his dad, but it is what it is. So I yell from the side, T, that kid steals, throw him out. T goes, say less, Pops. Kid tries to steal. T throws a freaking laser. Boom, kid's out. We're at 2 outs. Next kid's up, hits a dinger. Bigger kid gets on base. I go, T, that kid steals, throw his thick ass out. Kid was thick. I'm like, do not let that thick kid steal bases. Again, frowned upon usually for 8-year-olds, but I know my teeters. Kid steals first to second. T throws it. The tag, they drop the ball, not there. I'm like, oh, the game would have been over. That'd been cool. I go, T, it's going to be an easier throw if that thick kid runs from second to third, you throw his ass out. Sure enough, big boy goes, oh, I don't think you can throw me out. I'm going to go. He tries stealing third. T goes, not on my dime, not on my watch, throws the big boy out to get to the championship game. I rush the field. I pick Tiger up. I'm running off like he's Rudy, but a more talented Rudy on scholarship. Yeah, it was dope, dude. I was running all over the field. His mom and grandma's crying. It was dope. Awesome. I mean, dude, I'll tell you right now, as a dad, when people are like, oh, what's the best advice? Whether they're going to be Aaron Judge or Shohei Ohtani or not, dude, sign them up for Little League. It's the best thing I've ever done. It's the best time of my life right now, Little League. It's so much fun. It's so dope. I love it. It's nonstop. It's constant. I like being busy. It's so much fun. Absolutely love it. And then on Saturday, before the semifinals and the playoffs, you had, for the boxing world, massive fight. Usyk, Tyson Fury. You had a fight night, nothing to go crazy about, but it was entertaining. But before that, I think Tyson and Usyk walked out like 3:30ish, 4, which I'm not mad at those early start times. But remember, on Monday, I told you guys it would go to decision. I thought it'd be controversial. Wasn't that controversial? My prediction would have been spot on if they would have gave Fury the decision. Then been super controversial, which it's boxing, so I assumed they were going to do that. But I thought they got it right. Some of the scorecards were a little off. I had 6 rounds apiece. But then in the 9th, Usyk getting they scored it a knockdown. You would give him the advantage.
Yeah.
So at 6-6, score at 6-6, but that 9th round would make the difference. So you'd have Usyk winning. 14-13. One of the judges gave it to Fury, which it's boxing, so it's going to do that. Usyk's best on the planet. Pound for pound, number 1. There's no comparison there. Just a bad mamma jamma. Bad mamma jamma. Pound for pound, you got to think about it. He has a 40-pound weight disadvantage. He has, I think Tyson Fury has 4 inches of height on him. So when we talk about pound for pound, we're talking about a natural cruiserweight beating number 1 heavyweight. That's pound for pound shit. You won't see any of those other guys rank them pound for pound ever even have the opportunity to fight somebody 40 pounds heavier, 10 pounds heavier, 15 pounds heavier. So when you talk about skill-wise, actual pound for pound best on the planet, it's Usyk. I thought he looked fantastic. I thought he looked great. I thought Tyson made some mistakes. Again, scored at 6-6, that 9th round being the difference. But I do think Usyk just, I mean, I've seen him before, like with AJ. I thought a lot of it was AJ trying to outbox the smaller boxer, which was stupid. And he just got kind of pieced up. With Fury, I didn't think he could outbox Usyk because Usyk's a smaller guy, has more skill. But I thought with his weight advantage, his reach advantage, he'd be able to do more damage. Those uppercuts were filthy. The body shots were filthy. When he had him hurt, I felt like he could have put on more pressure and maybe got him out of there. Who knows? I thought that was the one mistake he made. Then also the mistake he made was not using his size and just bullying Usyk. Usyk became kind of the bully. Got in his grill and kind of fucked him up. Usyk's such a badass because he knew he was going to get hit and was like, all right, you're going to hit me, but I'm going to land a harder shot. And that's where he really took advantage of it. Great fight. Phenomenal fight. You get the rematch in October. In my group chat with the Fight Boys, someone sent me a link that they're announcing Fury Anthony Joshua. That can't be right.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, that can't be real because I know that the rematch has to be
It's in the clause.
It's in the clause, and it happens in October. Like, that's the deal. But Usyk's a bad mama.
He looks so tiny when you see him actually side by side.
How crazy is it?
He looks so
and
tiny.
like, I had people at my house watching the fight that don't know boxing. I'm like, oh my, this is such a mismatch. They're like, look at the size difference. I'm like, you don't understand. That smaller guy is such a badass. Mm-hmm. He's Ukrainian too. It's such a badass. He's such a problem. Such a problem. Yeah, the uppercuts and the body work by Fury look great. And also, Fury's 35. This isn't, the apex Fury that we got. I think those days are gone. Usyk's older. Usyk's 37. Smaller guy, less fights. I'd say less damage. So I think when it comes to, even though Usyk's older, when it comes to dog years or fight years, Usyk's actually younger. So he still has more left in the tank. But I think Fury's it's the end of the rope. I think you're going to get this rematch and then a Joshua fight, and that's game, set, match. That's it for Fury. Made all the money in the world. Mm-hmm. What do they say, make $100 million this fight? $102 million or something like that? It was a good fight, though. Great fight. And then people were upset. I've been very biased. Fury's my favorite person in combat sports. I love Fury. Again, I thought he lost the fight, 6 rounds apiece, and that 9th round would be the difference with Usyk. But people were saying that ref could have stopped the fight in the 9th round. Ref could have stopped the fight. The ropes saved him. The ropes were the only thing that prevent him from falling down, which that counts as a knockdown. If the ropes are the only thing that prevent you from falling down, that's considered a knockdown in boxing. In most sanctioned bodies, that's a knockdown. But I think it just shows how good of a ref that was, that knows who he's dealing with, who's inside that ring. In the UFC, too, I get upset, when they treat everybody the same. If it's a championship fight, you got to let it go a little. I'd rather you err on the side of letting it go a little longer because what's at stake. And the chances of them getting back to a title shot is not good. It's literally damn near impossible. So you got to give them every bit of time, even if they're in trouble, to kind of work their way out of it, or you can't stop it early. And I thought this ref did a good job. Dude, Tyson Fury's been mollywopped, came back from the grave, Undertaker style. In the water fights, he's been hurt before, and he always kind of comes back, and it just shows, Fury was all right after that. Wasn't great, but I think he was still concussed. If you look at his post-fight speech and stuff, a little bit of it was off. He said Happy New Year. Yeah. He was like, Merry Christmas. Everyone's like, oh, that's not good. And he said Happy New Year. I'm like, oh, he's concussed. He's like, I thought I won more rounds than Usyk did, and a lot of you guys are cheering for him because his country's at war. I'm like, I'm going to chalk that up to concussed too. We'll see if he doubles down on that, and he said a few days off, but let's just chalk it up as concussed. That's not Fury like that was a low blow. And then some people you see on the internet, even my boy Sam Tripoli tweeted this out. I'm like, God damn it. He's like, this is interesting. There's a part where during the fight, I forget which round, but Fury came out like a banshee after this. They thought he was using an inhaler. But if you look at the subtitles, it's in Ukrainian. He asked him if he wants to kiss the cross. He's super religious. His father died, and his father shows up in his dreams and didn't show up before this fight, first time ever. And if you look at the post-fight press conference, he talks about his dad, and how his dad was like, I don't need to come anymore. You got this. And he starts crying.
That was very sad,
dude,
yeah.
it's powerful. So they think he's using an inhaler between rounds 7 and 8. He's actually kissing a cross.
Yeah, cross that he wears.
And dude, if that cross gives you that kind of ability, I'm kissing a cross every single goddamn morning. He beat the piss out of him after this. He kisses that cross and then comes out like Jesus is wearing him as a backpack. Dude, he came out and beat it. That's when he did that between the 7th and 8th. Well, that 9th round is when he went haywire on him and lit his ass up. Was taking shots and lit his ass up. Yeah, it was tough when he's talking about his dad. That was really tough.
That was incredibly tough.
Yes. Great fight though. I'm excited for the rematch. Yeah, but this whole thing where Usyk using an inhaler, it's like, dude, don't do that. Nobody loves Fury more than me. I absolutely adore the guy. I love Usyk too, but not like Fury. And is Usyk a better boxer? Yes, all good. He's pound for pound GOAT right now. He's pound for pound number 1. All good. Don't do that. Don't devalue him like that. You're so off. You're just off. He's a better boxer. Good fight though. Like I said, we come in here and you'd say, did you guys watch the fight? Mm-hmm. Who'd you have winning?
Usyk.
You had Usyk? Usyk? Okay, my prediction was you'd give one, I'd give one. It'd be like this controversial thing.
I mean, because he rocked him so bad. To me, like I always say this.
They could have stopped the fight.
Yeah.
They could have stopped the fight and people would have been a little upset and would have hyped up the rematch, but you got to know who's in there. You got to know that's Fury, and he's been knocked down before and comes back and fights very well. Look at the Francis fight, knocked down and came back and kind of whooped his ass, Yeah. So I was fine with it. But, predict decision.
If it was a draw, would you be fine with it?
No, because that 9th round. Now, I thought because boxing going to box, and I went, oh, it's going to be a draw. They're going to consider a draw.
For Fury's favor.
I thought one judge was going to go, and this is what happened, that one judge Usyk close, one judge Fury, and then the last judge draw. So that you make him a draw. That's what I thought was going to happen because boxing going to box and destroy things, but they didn't. They got this one right.
Yeah.
The rematch should be dope. And they're getting better, right? The production is getting better, even though they had the music artists, stuff like that. But it's moving a little bit faster.
Yeah,
dude, I turned it on in my house at 11 a.m. I watched from 11 to 6.
It's still long, but it's getting.
It was
a little
so
better.
boring in the beginning. You're like, okay. But yeah, shout out to Usyk. What a savage! What an absolute savage! How can you not like the guy either?
Dude, he's such an awesome character too. He's funny.
And just looks like a freaking, just an absolute warrior. He looks like a House of Dragons character. Like he's such a badass. Pound for pound, best boxer on the planet, bar none, hands down. Nobody better. Such a stud. Shout out to him. Can't wait for the rematch. You had a fight night, UFC fight night. Again, your boy watched it. Degenerate. I watch all the bullshit. This was at the Apex. So disappointing. Apex gonna Apex. Murphy looked fantastic against Barboza. He absolutely just outclassed him. It was tough to see. Barboza just built like a Ninja Turtle, just abbed up, dude. Just shred.
And he's so durable. Like he just never.
I know
gets
he
hurt.
just can take an ass whooping. Chaos Williams did work.
Yep.
Huge KO. Our boy Adrian Yanez
Yeah.
got it done.
Oh, yeah.
I was worried for him. Young kid, prospect, lost that last fight. It was a bad one. You know, they thought he was gonna be the best boxer in the UFC. There was like debate there, but we see how good that guy is going against Jose Aldo. So he's no punk. So for Adrian, all good, dude. I'd rather you lose early than get to the very top and then you realize you have holes in your game. But huge win for him. The pressure after coming off a loss is insane.
2 losses. Yeah, he was
Insane.
Yeah.
Tough. Yeah, other than that, it is what it is.
Well, Angela Hill, she's been like killing it lately. She was kind of like
Yeah.
just, you know.
Quietly on doing work. I told you, we just got to get through May. We're almost there, kids. Stay with me. We're almost there. The Fury fight saved us a little bit, but again, a lot of the MMA fans hate boxing. When we talk boxing, they hate it. So if you're not a boxing fan, it's been a dry season, baby. Your beak is dry, but start juicing that beak up, daddy, because June's coming. Mm-hmm. That UFC 302 is coming. All right, kids, let's take a little break chatting about the fisticuffs from this past weekend because I'm here to tell you about the ultimate comfort and pain relief shoes. These shoes, listen, Gravity Defier shoes sent me one pair each in the white, and they sent me a pair in the black. And I thought, those look pretty cool. You see me wear them on Fire and the Kid. I'm like, those look pretty cool. I'm going to try them on. They are the most comfortable shoe by far I've ever put my fat Flintstone foot into. They are fantastic. It might be the ultimate dad shoe. I got the all white ones with the red logo. They got the black ones with the silver logo. And then they came with different insoles. They are ridiculous. And I was like, well, these are so comfortable. I'm going to run in these, and because I have a wide foot too, and running on the treadmill, running on the road, which I like to run every morning, they are fantastic. And this is rare. Usually, you know, if I don't love something, I'll do my thing, but you can tell I'm not in love with the product. These GDEFY shoes goes above and beyond. They got the Verso Shock technology, providing superior shock absorption and energy return. If you suffer from foot, knee, or back pain, G-Defy's advanced technology will provide you with the relief you deserve. They're so good. They're so damn good. They're fantastic. G-Defy shoes also offer 2 free supportive orthotics to improve your body's biomechanics, resulting in proper body alignment, ultimate comfort. As soon as I didn't even put the original sole in. I took out the insoles and put in the one they came with, and man, they're so good. Whether you're an athlete, a busy parent, both, or just always on the go, check. G-Defy shoes offer the versatility and comfort your feet crave. Say goodbye to discomfort. G-Defy is more than EVA soles. It's your path to unparalleled comfort and pain relief. Visit gdefy.com today. Experience the ultimate comfort and pain relief at gdefy.com. That's gdefy.com. Use the code Schaub for $30 off your orders of $150 or more at gdefy.com. They're fantastic. What do you got, Chen?
All right, you mentioned boxing, and this is a crossover, and this came out of nowhere. I wonder if you knew about this beforehand, but Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva in boxing.
Well, originally they were saying Anderson Silva versus Terry Crews, I wanted to die.
Yeah, I thought that was fake for sure.
I was just like, what is? It's not even a good. Like, it's not April's Fools. We're in May,
Nope.
so they deem. I think that actually discredited this. Like, I thought that kind of hurt this. Them posting that, it was like this weird thing, and then, you know, Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen, go Chael. Love my boy Chael. You know, it's a fight nobody wants to see, right?
I mean, we're gonna watch it for sure. But by the way,
I want Chael to do great and I hope he makes all the money in the world, but I'm not, like chomping at the bit to see these two box. Also, Chael's not a boxer.
I will say this about the Terry Crews thing, though. So when the Terry Crews thing came out, it was popping up on, like Yahoo and different like news media articles. So it kind of gave attention to, Silva. But then when Chael came out and said that, he did it on his Instagram, like, what's up, Anderson? Here we go, whatever, to do the boxing match. I kind of think it did kind of help. I don't know if they.
I thought it was almost like a letdown a little bit.
Because you'd rather see Terry Crews.
We're in this weird boxing culture where it's like, that even I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like Terry Crews,
crazy
that makes
fights.
sense. Yeah. Like if it's a real fight, Terry Crews get absolutely destroyed. Like I'll watch, Terry Crews get knocked out. I'd rather see him fight that guy. I said this on Twitter. I'd rather see him fight that agent that grabbed his nuts. Remember when he went on that PR tour? And he's like, "You grabbed my nuts, and I'm here to tell you everybody about it."
And he said he didn't know what to like. I don't know.
It's like, I'm addicted to porn. This agent grabbed my nuts. It's like, okay, you're still not going to be part of the Fast and Furious franchise, dude.
When you say agent, it almost sounds like Asian.
Nah, I don't think the guy was an Asian agent.
Yeah, I mean,
when's this fight going down?
June 15th in Brazil.
Oh, that's soon too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, this. I thought maybe you would have known since you're homies with Chael, but this like came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I hope they make all the money in the world and everybody. I hope more people watch this than Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, but that's not the case, is it? And what's it going to be broadcasted on?
I don't know.
Well, hopefully the boys are making a bag. That's all. I would just want them to make money.
I imagine Chael would do it only if he's making a bag.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Chael's very busy.
Exactly. All right. So there's been a few bout announcements. This is pretty big. Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad.
This makes me so happy because again, we live in this world where certain fighters are getting main events or getting more opportunities than other fighters because they're better at TikTok dancing, or they have more followers on Instagram, or they're better at selling merch, or they're big on Twitch, whatever the hell it is, and it's not good. We're going down a weird road. And if they didn't give Leon Edwards this rematch, the title shot, it would just enhance that to show these elite athletes that it doesn't matter if you're winning. It doesn't matter if you're doing what you're supposed to do as a sport. It matters more how social media responds to you. It matters more about your TikTok dances and the bullshit that you post. And that's not a good thing. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, UFC did the right thing. Give my boy Belal Muhammad the fight was the right thing. Is exactly what we should do. Mm-hmm. Whether disregard how you feel about it. Oh, but it's not going to be. Shut up. None of that matters. Oh, but Belal, he's boring. None of that matters. He's winning fights.
Merit. Yeah,
he's winning. It's merit. It's talent. It's hard work. He did what he had to do. He's won 10 in a row.
Something like that.
It's wild. You give him the goddamn title shot. It's the fair thing to do. And Leon Edwards as the main event, and then Aspinall in Manchester. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. This is the right thing to do. Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blaydes made all the sense. They offered Ciryl Gane the fight, but he turned it down, said he was doing a movie.
Against Aspinall?
Yes. Originally, it was not supposed to be Curtis Blaydes, Tom Aspinall. It was supposed to be Tom Aspinall, Ciryl Gane. And Ciryl Gane was like, I would, but I'm shooting a movie.
Interesting.
Here's what's going on with Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall beats the shit out of Ciryl Gane. Tom Aspinall beats John Jones. You're going to hear this narrative going around right now from John Jones himself, Ciryl Gane, and their fans that Tom Aspinall he doesn't deserve it. He's not a real champion, all this stuff. Tom Aspinall is the best heavyweight in the world. And anything that you hear from these other camps that represent these other heavyweights, nobody wants to fight Tom. However you want to paint it, he hasn't beat this guy, he hasn't done this. Whatever makes you feel good to not make this fight is okay. But at the end of the day, I don't think we've ever seen fighters at this level scared of another fighter. That's just being honest. Nobody wants to fight Tom Aspinall. If Tom Aspinall was an easy fight, they would fight him. If Tom Aspinall, notice John jumped very quick to fight Ciryl Gane. Yeah, that's it. There's an easy path of victory there. Take him down. Guy can't wrestle. Guy's a white belt in jiu-jitsu. That's easy. And he proved that. That's easy. That's a walk in the park. Stipe, one of the best to ever do it. Stipe's older. It's an easier fight. Tom Aspinall, not an easy fight. Savage. Best heavyweight in the UFC currently right now. And nobody wants to fight him. If you're Ciryl Gane, Tom Aspinall's been barking for a while at Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane want to get to him. It was like, nah, he doesn't deserve it. He's not a big enough name. Tom's a big name now. Where you guys at? And it's very rare. I don't think in general fighters are scared of anybody. They're not. Stylistically, there's matchups like, that doesn't make a ton of sense, especially if a guy's unranked or if a guy's ranked like 15 or 10 and you're ranked number 2 or 1. I get that. That makes sense. Like, no, it's a tough fight and I can fight these other guys bigger name and it moves me up the ladder. When it comes to Tom, I think for the first time ever, guys are scared to fight him, which is wild. That's how good Tom is. That's what's going on here. Ciryl got you in a movie? Interesting. Oh, you don't want to fight for an interim world championship? After what the fuck happened with you and John Jones? You're an actor now? Oh, weird. Would you be shooting a movie if they gave you a better matchup? Bet you wouldn't. Bet you jump off that movie set. Tom Aspinall's a nightmare. Stylistically, he's a nightmare for everybody at heavyweight. He does everything very well. Sergey Pavlovich, we're like, man, he's probably going to take him down. No, he knocked him out. He's a monster. Well, we really haven't seen this. Where guys are just like, no. And then they're going to say, he doesn't have the experience. He's not a champion. Okay, well, John, you are the champion. And he wants your title. All he wants to do is fight you. So you keep saying he's not a champion, he hasn't done what Stipe's done, because you're not allowing him to. You're not giving him the opportunity. He's begging for it. He's asked for it multiple times. And your comeback is, well, you're not a champion. Yeah, no shit, dude. I'm trying to become the champion. You're not allowing me to become the undisputed champion. So that narrative doesn't work. You keep saying, I don't want to fight him. He hasn't done what Stipe does. No shit, dude. He's trying to do that. You're the one in the way. He wants the fight. You won't give him the fight. You want to fight Stipe? Nobody's asking for that fight. The elephant in the room around this heavyweight table is the best guy in the world's there, but the UFC is telling you it's here. But the guy you're telling us is the best, which I agree is the greatest of all time, at one point, I don't know if he still is, it's up for debate. But what I've seen lately, the best guy is British. And no one will fight him. Ciryl Gane, elite strike, you want to fight him? Ah, shit, I would. I'm doing a movie. Right. Okay, that's weird. You're an actor? I am. When's the fight? I am. Okay, strange. John, they think he's better than you. Fight him. Oh, I would, but I'm fighting Stipe. Oh, you think Stipe is better than Tom Aspinall? Yeah, he's done more. No, I know his history. He's one of the best to ever do it. But currently, right now, today, May 20th, you think Stipe is better than Tom Aspinall? Does anybody on the planet think Stipe is better than Tom Aspinall? Absolutely not. We all know this. UFC knows this. Let's take a little break because you can never have enough quality knives. You just can't. And I wish there was a club that would send me a different knife every month. And there is. We're talking about Monthly Knife Club. That's right. The ultimate subscription service for knife enthusiasts and outdoor adventurers. All right. You receive crazy freaking knives, quality knives from the very top brands of people that make knives. You can choose from standalone knife plans or high-end knives, outdoor and survival gear box plans. Explore a variety of knives from the best of the best. Kaiser, QSP, Real Steel, Kershaw, Cricket, Gerber. They got all of it. If you like knives, this is your one-stop shop, all right? Exciting news, Monthly Knife Club now offers name brand automatic knife subscription plans featuring Sig and Sauer, Gerber, Kershaw, and many more. Check out other subscription boxes like Knife and Watch Plan, the Zippo Lighter Collectors Plan for additional interest. All right. Perfect gift alert for all the dads out there. I think Father's Day is coming up, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I think so. This is the gift that keeps on giving. Nothing says, I love you, Dad, like give him a knife. All right. So check them out. They got their knife and outdoor gear. Survival boxes are ideal for that hard-to-buy dad out there. If they like being in the outdoors like Chin and killing stuff and hanging out, killing time. Father's Day, like I said, is right around the corner. Use the code SCHAB, S-C-H-A-B, at monthly-knifeclub.com. That's monthly-knifeclub.com for 10% off your first month. That's code SCHAB at monthly-knifeclub.com for 10% off your first month. And then John sliding into haters' DMs, talking shit, saying, I'll make $20 million off Stipe and right after the sunset.
He said right off in the like R-I-G-H-T.
Misspelled. Shit happens.
I know.
He said right off in the sunset. He said right off, whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what he's saying. I'm beat Stipe and I'm out. Whoa. Hold up. Hold your horses here. Before you leave, John, before you ride off in the sunset, the majority of people, the masses, think this English dude is better than you. You're cool with that? Because back in the day, John would have jumped at the opportunity and made sure you knew he was the best. But now you're going to fight the older, slower Stipe at Madison Square Garden that none of us want to see? Okay. For the first time ever, I think you guys are scared to fight him. I think everybody, Ciryl, Gane, John, want the easiest path to victory. And Tom is exactly opposite of that. He's a nightmare of a match. He matches up well with all those top guys, and no one wants to fight him. That's what's going on. Yeah. And the UFC knows this. They tried to give him Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane went, I'm an actor. The fuck? Since when? Bitch, work on wrestling. The fuck you doing on a set? What are you doing on a movie set? Bitch, where's your jiu-jitsu? Because the guys behind you, unless we give you Rosenstruck or we give you a straight striker, Pavlovich, those other guys, Curtis Blaydes, Tom Aspinall, are going to beat the fuck out of you, dude. Movies? What? The fuck? Unless they're telling you you're going to be the next Batman, bitch, you better get in the jiu-jitsu gym. Unless you're the next Thor, you better get your ass in a fucking wrestling mat. I'll tell you what it shows me. Oh, you don't want it. Oh, you don't want it. You don't think Tom Aspinall's been offered movies? If he hasn't, you have the wrong agent. Tom Aspinall, good-looking dude. British accent. You kidding me? You don't think someone's offering him a movie role? You don't think what's homeboy puts all those fucking movies together?
Guy Ritchie.
You don't think Guy Ritchie's foaming at the dick to offer Tom Aspinall the next role as some henchman? Tom goes, no, I'm not an actor. I want to become world champion. Ciryl Gane goes, I'll do it. No. Bitch, Ciryl, you better get in a wrestling room. The fuck? You're taking acting classes? Tom's snapping necks, cashing checks, bud. You're a thespian then? Ah, okay. You're a French thespian? How's that French box office going? Bitch, unless you're the next Flash or Thor or Batman, get the fuck in the wrestling room. Because that's when I was training. Curtis Blaydes training. Do you want to be an actor? Okay. I don't want to be an actor. You can't beat Tom. Straight up. You can't beat Tom. Tom should be a 10,001 favorite over Ciryl Gane. Beat the fuck out of Ciryl Gane. John, I don't know. John's my greatest of all time. Greatest of all, the best to ever do it. Hands down, if you want to debate that, bring it on. But as of May 20th, 2024, I don't know if this current John is better than Tom Aspinall. I would love to see it.
Yes.
But instead, you're giving me John Stipe. I don't want that. I ordered a gordita crunch from Taco Bell. You're giving me a fucking chicken soft taco. Mm-hmm. Now, I'll take the chicken soft taco. You know what I'm talking about. We love Taco Bell. It's our favorite. Now, I'll eat that chicken soft taco. You know what? It'll do the job. It'll do the job. Still hits. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Order Gordita Crunch, bitch. It's not what I want. I'll eat that chicken soft taco, though. All right. $79.99. All right. I'll do it. I think straight up for the first time, I think the heavyweight division is scared of Tom Aspinall, and they're praying to God Curtis Blaydes gets it done.
Yeah.
And Curtis Blaydes, what's crazy, this is what's crazy. Tom's taking on all challengers. Is Pavlovich a better boxer, overall boxer, hits harder? Yeah. He outdid him there. I would still give the power advantage to Pavlovich. Is Curtis Blaydes a better wrestler than Tom? Yeah. Does he do some things better than him? Yeah. Is it a tough matchup? Yeah. Tom's facing all these guys. He's facing all of them. And they still don't want it. John gets hurt, they don't strip him. When usually I don't like it when they strip guys, especially at John's level. They strip Connor way before they've stripped John. They haven't stripped John. But my issue is when this British feller over here named Thomas Aspinall, Sir Tom Aspinall, when Sir Tom Aspinall, to me, is better than anybody out there, and you're not giving the opportunity. And your argument is he's not a champion. No shit. He's trying to become a champion. You're the only guy preventing it, and so is the UFC. It's wild as shit. I think all you guys are afraid of him. Sorry, but it's true. I want chicken quesadilla. And you're giving me those cheesy fries. Again, I like cheesy fries. They're fire. Case got them the other day. They're fire. I tried one. I had to. They're good. It's not what I ordered, though. Not what I ordered. It'll check the box. Not what I ordered. All y'all scared of Tom Aspinall. So John put this out. Some Saturday math for everyone. Curtis 0 plus Tom 0 championship belts. Okay. John 14 plus Stipe 6 championship belts equals 20. To be fair to Curtis and John, I didn't count my interim win, title win either. But yeah, sure, you guys are fighting for a real belt. Riddle me this. Let's say the UFC went, you know what? We need ratings. We're going to get weird. We're going to do a tag team match, 2-on-2. Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blaydes versus John Jones Stipe. Who do you guys think wins that tag team match? You guys know. The Brit and the dude from Chicago. That's who wins. Anybody in here think Stipe beats Curtis Blaydes right now? Nope.
I lean towards Curtis, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But so no, when we were talking in the chat, I'm like, why would Tom like do a Curtis Blaydes fight? Because he could wait and whatever. I get it now. I'm saying
This is why.
Because I'm like, why would he defend an interim title? That makes no sense. But then
it's the only thing he can do.
Yeah,
it's because John's
fight. Yeah,
he wants to fight John. John wants to wait just to make money to fight an older Stipe.
And he did fight Curtis before, and it was like a freak accident.
He blew his knee out.
He wants to get revenge on that too.
This is what's gangster. This is why Tom is the best heavyweight on the planet. And this is how it should work. Because he doesn't care. He believes he can beat anybody.
Yeah.
Even though Curtis Blaydes, on paper, is the worst matchup for him. Tough fucking fight, dude. Yeah, I'll do it. As long as you put me on the card, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'll do it. Ciryl Gane, easy work. He's shooting a movie. But Ciryl, you better quit this bullshit. You better get your ass in a wrestling room, jiu-jitsu room, grappling room. How you gonna fight in the UFC and be a blue belt? The fuck? The hell we doing? Because now you've gotten to the point. The cat's out of the bag. He's a blue belt and not a good one. Oh, even fucking Derek Lewis is like, I'll take his ass down. I don't give a fuck. All of them. Guys who are like mid-level blue belts, like, I'll just take Ciryl down. Can I knock him out? Maybe. But his ass can barely grapple. Can barely wrestle. Freak athlete? Yeah. Best athlete? Maybe. Tommy's right there. That's what's crazy. That British white boy, right there athletically. Wild. Oh, and Tom grew up in a jiu-jitsu gym, y'all. His dad owned it. Legit black belt. There's not enough hours in the day for Curtis to get even remotely close to his grappling. You want to be on a move. Oh, you're a thespian now? Okay. You doing Shakespeare?
Ciryl Gane.
Ciryl.
Yeah, so
What'd I say?
Curtis.
Crazy.
There's a lot of names.
Oh, Ciryl, you a thespian now? Okay. Okay. That's going to help you reach your goals? Okay. That's what we're doing now? You're in a movie? You're in a romantic comedy? You're in 10 Things I Hate About Him? Okay, that's fine. You're in the French version of that? Okay, that works. Okay, we see where you're at. You're a thespian now? Okay, that's fine. Do your thing, man. We'll see what's up when you come back. We'll see what's up.
You're going hard on Ciryl.
Yeah, dude. They offer you a fucking interim heavyweight title fight in the UFC, and you turn it down and say, I'm a thespian now. If I'm dating, I'm going, how's that jiu-jitsu coming? Man, I've been running lines, man. Haven't had a lot of time to work on my jiu-jitsu. Okay. Cool. So when you come back, you're going to fight Curtis Blaydes. He's going to tie you in knots. That's how this works. But again, I don't know. Maybe he's in the next fucking Twins remake and he plays Arnold Schwarzenegger. That'd be lit. I get it.
Kevin Hart as Danny DeVito.
Dude, take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Take my fucking money. Maybe it's a live action Lady and the Tramp. You the Tramp. That'd be dope. Dog ears on and shit. These boys are scared of Tom. Wild. Never seen it in the UFC before. Wild. UFC was like, oh, we got a main event. Leon Belal, check this out. Tommy Aspinall, Ciryl Gane. Ciryl, check this out. You're going to be stoked, dude. Tom Aspinall, co-main event, world heavyweight title fight of the UFC. Not far traveling for you. I know we force you to come to America all the time. Nope. This one's going to be right across the pond there. Do you got across? Yeah, right across the pond there from France. Dude, you can take the train. You ready for this? He's all, yeah, I guess. Tom Aspinall, co-main event, Manchester, pay-per-view. What's up, dog? Oh, I'm shooting the live-action Lady and the Tramp, bud. I got to run lines. Oh, that's where you're at? Okay. O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly. They're in the business of keeping your car on the road. O'Reilly Auto Parts offers friendly, helpful service and parts knowledge you need for all your maintenance and repairs. Whatever you need, they got you covered. I have a 20-year-old Ford Lightning. They had the parts, and if they didn't, they came the next freaking day. They've got thousands of parts and accessories in stock, either in-store or online, so you never have to worry if you're in a jam. The O'Reilly team got you covered. The team at O'Reilly Auto Parts can test your battery for free in or out of your car. If it needs to be replaced, bam, they help you find it just the way you need to get back on the road. Need your windshield wipers replaced? We got you. Brake light fixed? We got you. Quick service? We got you. They help you find the right part or point you to the nearest local repair shop for help. Whether you're a car expert or a freaking rookie when it comes to cars, the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are knowledgeable, helpful, and best of all, super friendly. Professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself, and you can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/Schaub, S-C-H-A-U-B. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/Schaub. O'Reilly. And then John puts this out. Curtis versus Tom for the official #1 contender spot. Nah, man. No. We already got the #1 contender. And he's foaming at the British dick to fight you. And you won't make it happen. And then you clown him. You're not even a real champion. Interim belts don't count. We get it. The reason he fucking has an interim belt is because you won't fight him. You've been holding out. You blew your pack out. And then you're just waiting for Stipe. Stipe won't fight anybody either. You got two old heads like, we're just going to do this. Tom fuck you up. That's why. And then drink tea after. What's up? And have some wine gums. What's up, dude? I've never seen it before. Straight up, they're scared of him. I hate saying that too. I don't think fighters are ever scared of anybody. Never seen anything like it. And if your argument as you're listening to this is, well, Stipe is a bigger name and John just wants to make money at his level. I completely get that, and he deserves that. I'm with you. My question for you, and the UFC would know the analytics, and maybe that's why they're sticking with Stipe John Madison Square Garden. Maybe in America, but as far as the MMA landscape, who's more relevant? Come on. Think Stipe is more relevant than Tom Aspinall right now?
It's been a while since Stipe has fought.
Hot second.
Yeah, so.
And I'm not discrediting Stipe at all. One of the greatest to ever do it. Argument, greatest American ever.
Croatian American.
He's American, dude. Yeah. Born in Cleveland. Stop the shit. Stop the shit. Born in Cleveland. You're American.
But yeah, John Jones did tweet that, who knows what was going on with him, but he tweeted November 9th, Madison Square Garden.
And then took it down.
And then deleted
That's how it goes. And the UFC announces it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't mind John Jones fighting Stipe, and then I do believe John Jones will win that fight. I just do. And then fighting Tom. But it sucks for Tom to have to fight someone else beforehand and then fight. They should fight each other.
It's brilliant by John because Tom is going to take out all the contenders. He's going to beat all of them and not be champion. He's going to take all the tough fights. John doesn't have to. Take out all of them. And then eventually, maybe he'll fight Tom or he retires. It's a shame. It's a missed opportunity for John just to not. He doesn't have to do anything. He's the greatest of all time. But again, wish he fought Francis. They were under the same label for a hot second. The fight never came to fruition. It sucks. At least we got Tommy. Now he's talking about not fighting him. And here's the thing. As the time goes by, who do you think's getting better? Think John, as he gets older, is getting better? Do we think Tommy Aspinall?
Obviously Tom, but you always said that John just has this natural, incredible talent.
Best I've ever seen.
So,
but the other thing is, like, we still don't really know how John looks at heavyweight.
We don't. We have no clue. Yeah. He went against a guy who took a few videos of jiu-jitsu off the internet and then got taken down and front guillotine choked in a world championship fight in like 30 seconds. And he had a belly. It was like awkward looking. Beat the shit out of Ciryl Gane.
That's what I mean. At this point, it feels like John's been a heavyweight for a minute, but we've seen him for 30 seconds.
We have no idea how good he is. Yeah, and you think you're going to find out how good he is against Stipe? We'll find out more. He ain't taking Stipe down like that. You know what? He might. John's so fucking good.
He's so good.
He's so good. He could take Stipe down. And if he does that, then it's even more mystery. I don't know. He fought a Ciryl Gane who bullshit grappling wrestling, choked him out. Then he dominated an older Stipe. You're still not going to say he's the best heavyweight in the world.
Do you think he takes Stipe that seriously? I mean, I'm sure he does to a certain extent, but since Stipe has been gone for that long, and even with the DMs he was doing with that guy, is like, I'm going to take this old man, get the money, and,
That's how he feels. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's prize fighting. And if the UFC goes, listen, Tom Aspinall, you should fight next, but you'll make less money. End of the day, if you're John, you're like, I don't have too much to gain for him. I'm already the greatest of all time. Does Tom deserve it? Yeah, but you're telling me I can make more, headline Madison Square Garden, fighting an older Stipe? Yeah, give me that, dude. And he's earned that.
Yeah, that's the other end of it. If he wins and if he wants to fight Tom afterwards, that's even more money. So I understand where he's coming from. I get it.
If he's going to fight Tom after,
if he does,
is the caveat there.
Yeah. But that would be an insane fight. If Tom beats Curtis and John beats Stipe, and then they fight.
I'm more comfortable with saying John's going to beat Stipe than Tom is Curtis. Curtis is tough as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
And then just when he gets to the upper echelon, and they have striking, he falls short. Curtis is always right there knocking at the door. Eventually, he's going to get through that. Guarantee he's going to get through that. Is it this fight in Manchester? Maybe. Over Tom? That'd be fucking wild. But how can you not like Tom Aspinall?
Yeah, he's great.
He literally was like, literally just find me a guy I want to fight in Manchester. Like, anybody got. Like, Curtis? He's like, yeah. Technically, was it a DQ or was it TKO for Curtis? Do you remember?
I think it's TKO.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the injury. Because he caused the injury.
Yeah.
Basically.
Kind of. Yeah. People don't want none of that Tom. Ciryl Thesbina. Okay. What else you got, Jen?
Let's go. Oh, well, you already talked about this a little bit, but so since Khalil got popped.
Devastating.
Dude, this sucks for him so bad because he was co-main event for the Conor Chandler card against freaking Jamal Hill.
Biggest co-main event ever. You're on the Conor comeback. It's already sold out. Highest gate ever. And you're the co-main event against a former champion.
Huge opportunity, yeah.
And you test hot for some bullshit protein or supplement you were taking.
It was DHEA, which is the same thing that Lyoto, remember?
Yep.
A long time ago, Machida got popped for the same thing. But apparently, like, he had this supplement company that just gave him this stack that was supposed to be good, but turns out it wasn't.
God, you should be able to sue those supplement companies.
I think Robert Whitaker mentioned something about that too.
Screws them.
Like,
especially if
because now he's tainted now for
screwed.
Yeah.
No, Khalil's such a good person. I believe him. I don't think he purposely took anything. The bummer is the majority of the fan base is just going to label him as a cheater now, and that's the narrative, which is a bummer. And if you know his story, what it took for him being 300 plus pounds to get where he's at now, he's talked about retiring, all this stuff, and then now he's on this crazy run, and they finally give him
a huge
Jamal Hill, former champion, as co-main event on McGregor, and then you test hot for this bullshit. It's so sad. Two things bummed me out this weekend. This, number one, and then number two, my Nuggets last night getting destroyed. They were up 20 and lost the lead in Game 7, and it's such a shame. My son went in that though. It helped out. But if it wasn't for that, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Probably would have ordered Taco Bell and cried. Yeah, that's Khalil Rountree thing's devastating.
It sucks for him, dude.
I know. Then what do you do?
It sucks for us too, because that would have been a great fight to watch.
This is why it sucks for us. You look at that Conor McGregor card versus Chandler, it's awful. It's so bad. Joe Pfeiffer, take my money. But as far as like names, big boys for the casuals,
I mean, they're
Cub Swanson, Andre Fili, I swear they fought 10 times before, but all right, I'll take that. That's a good fight. Outside that, the fuck? The fuck?
Oh, they still have Jamal Hill versus to be determined, which I doubt they're
of course.
find someone. But yeah.
They'll find someone. You have to. Right now, you don't have a card.
So,
but the UFC always gives us horrible cards with Conor because he demands so much money to fight. Mm-hmm. The rest of the card, they can't stack.
Of course.
So that's why you don't see Conor on UFC 300. Those big ones, you won't see him on there. Remember he fought after 200. They always save Conor because they don't want to blow their load on one card.
Yeah, everyone's going to buy it just for Conor, without a doubt. So
yeah, I mean, Casey definitely will. Paint our faces green.
Casey, without a doubt.
Yeah, Casey can paint his face like fucking Braveheart. Mm-hmm. Take a little break, kids, then we'll get right back to the program. This episode of the Schaub Show is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. They are the best of the best. Auto insurance can be overwhelming. That's why Progressive Insurance has the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. The Name Your Price tool puts you in charge of your auto insurance by working just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, then they will show you a variety of coverages that fit within your budget and giving you options. You make the best choice for your budget. Now that's something you want to press play on. It's easy to start a quote, and you'll be able to choose the best option for you, and it's fast. It's just one of the many ways you can save with Progressive Insurance. Get a quote today at Progressive.com to try the Name Your Price tool for yourself and join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Progressive. Let's get back to the program. That card's all for the rest of it's fight night. Apex.
Yeah, there's definitely great fighters on there, but it is not like what you would imagine.
You know how you save the card? You know how you save the card, Chin? Huh? You know how you fucking save it?
What?
You know?
How?
You're doing Gary's co-main event.
That's what we're going to talk about right now. So Ian Gary did say that he agreed to fight Michael Venom Page, right? But Michael Venom Page says that he agreed and that he doesn't believe that Ian Gary actually is serious. But
Ian's serious.
But that would be that could easily replace the co-main event.
Ian's dead serious.
Okay.
Yeah, he don't fight anybody. He's looking for a dance partner.
Because you're saying like before, like Venom Page is not going to beat Holland, and then of course he beat Holland, and then he said MVP is like 2 under like low ranking, so he doesn't want to fight it. But now he's saying he wants to fight him, so MVP doesn't believe what Ian Gary's saying.
No, I think Ian Gary. He did an interview, maybe with BT Sports. I forget with who.
Where he says he would.
He went through the list of fighters that he accepted, and they won't take the fight. It's wild. Like he's welcomed Hamzat. I mean, not Hamzat.
Well, Colby for sure.
Colby definitely won't take it. He went through like the whole list, and they're not taking the fight. So I think you're gonna get an MVP. But MVP, Ian Gary versus anybody as a co-main event on the Conor card is massive. That's exactly what they should do. And just those 2 fights, I'd pay 80. I don't give a fuck about the rest of it. Joe Pfeiffer, yes, I'll take. Cub Swanson, I'll take. Michelle Waterson, I love, but shouldn't be on the main card probably.
Well, there you go. And then also,
but if you think about Ian Gary with that Irish connection, you got 2 Irish guys, main event, co-main event.
oh, Ireland would show up big time.
Yeah, we going Sizzler with Guinness.
One of your peeps from Denver, right? Macy Barber. She's going to be fighting Rose Namajunas on a UFC fight night.
And that's targeted in Denver.
July 13th.
Hell yeah. Great fight.
All right. And then, dude, it's been a little bit, but Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi is going to fight Bill Algeo.
Oh, that's a good fight.
Yeah, so, Superboy was out for like, I don't know how many years. For a few years, and they came back and he had a draw against this guy named Kyle Nelson.
Well, he left because he got his ass whooped, right?
He got beat
up.
Cub Swanson. Dude, his fight with Cub Swanson was, to me, my favorite fight so far.
Fight of the year?
To me, my favorite.
Ever?
Fight. Yeah, ever.
Interesting, biased. That's fine.
He lost.
Yeah.
But it was my Cub Swanson, like,
yeah, no doubt.
put on some work. And then after that, he had like 2.
Jeremy Stevens did work against him. Charles Jourdain did work against him. Then he had that draw.
It took off for a long time, and then, had a draw. And then also Bill Algeo, his last fight was also the same guy, Kyle Nelson, and he got TKO'd by him.
Superboy's back.
Yeah. All right. Remember we talked about this last week, I believe, Anthony Smith and Alex Pereira. Like, Alex wanted to challenge him, like, I'll give you can put two hooks into me.
Yeah, it's a weird
5 minutes.
Going on. It's such a weird thing going on right now.
$50K, right? And then we were like wondering if it was $50K, if he could do it, and then there's nothing else. But then no, he goes $50K if he can do it. And if he can't, I'll pay him $50K, right?
So this is Alex posted this.
Yeah.
Someone tell this guy that the bet is real. I'm not talking about fighting at an event because I don't need to promote myself. I'm talking about booking it in a gym, and the bet would be there because if you wait to fight me at an event, it would be probably difficult to happen. I was out of action for a month because I broke both of my toes, so I only need a month for me recover some of my cardio. He said he would use this money to buy the stupidest thing. I would do it differently. I would buy food for people in need to lessen their pain. God damn it, Alex. He just does everything right, doesn't he?
So if Pereira lost, he would pay 50. If Anthony won,
what did Anthony say he'd do with the money?
I don't know.
Did he say what he did?
I didn't see anything Anthony wrote about what he do with the money.
He said he'd buy like truck parts. So that's
did he?
Cool. No, I'm just saying that'd be cool. The UFC ain't gonna let this happen. If they are like, hey, bitch, it has to be on our Fight Pass. Like, you got to stream it on Fight Pass. You can't just go to a gym and solve these issues. $50,000.
But Pereira is doubling down on it. It's like, because Anthony said he would take the bet, so the loser has to pay 50 regardless. But it's
such a weird rivalry that's going on right now, and they're not like scheduled to fight at all.
I mean, okay, so you know jiu-jitsu pretty well. If you actually had a bet like that against someone that's really tough, but you have your hooks in and they have 5 minutes to get out, would you take that bet? Like someone good.
So let's go over it. So the bet is Anthony Smith gets 2 underhooks.
Yes, he gets the hooks. And then Pereira has 5 minutes to get out without being choked or without being, submitted.
But if he just gets out from the underhooks, he gets 50 grand.
5 minutes. That's the threshold. So after 5 minutes, if he can, not get choked out, not get submitted, right, then Anthony owes him 50K. But if he can last, then if Anthony, loses, then what the fuck am I trying to say?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place. But
You're so confusing. But if Anthony has 2 underhooks, and let's say he just trips and takes him down, lands in mount, but he just stays in mount for 5 minutes and doesn't submit him,
it has to be a submission.
He has to finish him.
Yeah, it has to be a submission.
Yeah.
So basically, the loser has to pay 50K.
Yeah, I don't know. Anthony's probably pretty. He's been fighting for so long. He's probably pretty versed in grappling. He's not known as a grappler, even though he won his last fight by submission. Alex definitely not a grappler, but he does train nonstop with the Glover Teixeira. Depends on the level Anthony's at. If black belt should take that.
Anthony said he would 100% get a choke. So that's why Pereira is doubling down on let's do it then.
I'd like to see it.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. UFC ain't gonna let that happen just at a random gym in Brazil, though. They're gonna stream that shit on Fight Pass. Boom, another break, kids, and we get right back to the program because I'm here to tell you about the world's first alcohol detoxifier that reduces blood alcohol content in little as 30 minutes. 30 minutes. This is real. We're talking about Safety Shot. And they're going to be in 7-Elevens. They're in Bevmos. They're all over. You're going to see them nationwide. They're going to be popping up everywhere. This is a real freaking product, not snake oil. This is a product you can take. You're out with your boys, with your lady. You're having a drink. You're like, man, I really shouldn't have one more. I'm not feeling great. Have that one more on me, daddy. When you're thinking of me, have that one more. Take a Safety Shot. 30 minutes or less, you're going to be feeling fantastic. And if you do have a night of drinking, you Uber home, you got to wake up. Maybe you got Little League. Maybe your son's in the championship on Thursday, and Wednesday night you want to celebrate just them getting to the championship. So you go out with the dads, you go out with the team, you have some drinks. Boom, use this. You wake up refreshed, ready to coach those little bastards up, man. That's right. It gives you gut support, liver support, well-being boost, hydration, super important. So whether you're at your Christmas party, you're at the business party, you're at happy hour, have that one more drink. You can be A-OK with Safety Shot. Just go to drinksafetyshot.com, use the code Brendan, BRENDAN, Starbucks, and get 10% off. That's drinksafetyshot.com. Promo code is Brendan, 10% off. You're welcome. I'll tell you what, Khalil Rountree wouldn't be missing his fight if you use Cage products. Tell you that right now. Our boy Khalil Rountree was using some weird off-the-shelf supplements, got busted. Shout out to Khalil Rountree. Love him. Huge error on his part. Really hinders his goal of becoming world champion. And one thing that could have saved all this bad supplements, testing hot, if you used a quality product like Cage. Cage is an elite supplement brand. And I wish I had it when I competed in the UFC. When I was playing football, I wish I had Cage supplements. Because here's the thing. They're third-party tested for banned substances, Khalil. It's NSF Informed Sports Certified. So you know what you're getting. And what separates Cage, they have clean formulas. No colors, no flavors from artificial sources. They have patented key ingredients, never generic alternatives. All right, they have great products. They have the pre-workout Elite for superior energy. Pumps Focus is unmatched. Hydration Elite. They got great protein. It's ultra filtered, 100% ISO protein. The Mindset Elite, that's Mindset nootropic with caffeine. Supports focus. I take it for every podcast. I take it before I go to dinners because I got to chat their ear off. So I have to have my mindset. I love it. All right. They work, the supplements work, and the science speak for itself. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If you like supplements, you don't want to test hot, you want the best product on the planet, go to cage.com. That's KAGED.com. Use the code SCHAUB, SCHAUB, for 20% off. You're welcome.
Have you seen the press conference with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
Yeah.
So I'll play this clip first because Mike Tyson says some crazy shit.
I want to kiss Mike's big juicy lips.
He wanted to kiss me?
Indeed.
Huh?
He said he wanted to kiss you.
That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing a little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
That was so crazy.
Yeah, man. Some weird
And then
shit.
Mike Tyson just kept calling him Jake Paul fat because Jake did gain some weight.
Yeah,
You know, he looks
Jake got-
definitely
got
heavier.
pretty thick for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing is weird. The whole thing is weird. The amount of questions I don't get any. I'm sure when Connor's fight gets closer, I'll get questions, but just from people like the dads around the baseball field or just parents in general, the amount of questions I get about Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, this thing's gonna be so massive.
Netflix, man. That's the biggest thing.
Mike Tyson too, and Jake. It's
Of
just-
course, yeah. But I mean, the fact that
it's like
already,
this older man who has so many fans, right? And he's people think he's the greatest of all time, which I disagree with. But people, they have this insane pedestal they put Mike Tyson on, and then Jake Paul, younger kid, YouTuber. So it's like the young audience versus the old, and there's just how do you think it's gonna go down? I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't. It's so strange.
yeah.
And then what makes it strange is the press conference. He goes, I want to kiss his fat, juicy lips. And he goes, yeah. And when I saw him at 16 doing TikTok dances like an erection, you're like, check, please. Right? Get me out of here.
That was very bizarre, yeah.
I'd rather Mike Tyson go back to the old days of, he wants to eat him, eat his children. Like that would be more of the narrative I'd go for with Mike. Not getting erections off his TikTok, but right?
The erection thing is not like I want to mess you up. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
Frowned upon, I'd say.
Yeah. Especially when he was 16. All of it's just bad. But this is good. So Michel Pereira, who does all the acrobatic stuff, you know him very well from the UFC. He's been rescuing dogs in Brazil. There's been like really catastrophic floods that have been happening in Brazil.
Yeah.
So him and a bunch of people are rescuing people and dogs, but especially dogs. And I saw this clip, and this one's just pretty powerful, especially with the music. But I'll turn the music down because
How's he get him over there? How scared is that dog, too?
he went on a boat.
The dogs are always tough to get, man.
'Cause you never know,
They're always
they might bite you.
And they're also scared,
Look
right?
how scared this dog looks.
Oh, he's cool, though.
Yeah.
He's so hungry.
Well, you get it, right?
If I'm Pierre, I'm making my face that close, but whatever. Yeah, I get it. Good for him doing the Lord's work, man.
Anyway,
Good for him.
and this is the last one. So I saw this. This is from BYB Extreme, which is like Backyard Brawls Extreme. So this guy just won against this guy. This guy won, and this guy had his kid inside the ring. And I'll just play it for you real quick.
Hey, look at us, Matt, to go over to talk to his two kids, Karen and
Oh,
Braxton.
his dad's sad. Oh, he looks just like his dad.
That's just incredible. That's LT. That's this sport. That's martial.
So just let him know that your dad's a
That's
badass.
great.
And
Yeah, it's tough.
of course.
It's tough.
Well, it's a nice moment though, but that's it.
Is that it, dude?
That's it.
All right, kids. Slow week for the fight game this week. Not a whole lot going on. We just got to get to June 1st, and we're almost there, baby. They're edging us. We're almost there. But thank you guys for watching, liking, subscribing, do your thing. We upload the full episodes, video episodes to Twitter now, so you can see it on Twitter, anywhere you listen to your podcast, and then, of course, the old YouTube, aka North Korea. Love you guys. Till next time, we're out.